We are live. It's Sneaky P. The game is 080, and we are about to cover a 1v1 today. Actually, after this one, I'm going to be covering at least one more 1v1 that was recorded and sent to me by Reyu. But this one, I'm going to go ahead and post the link for people to check this out. The links are posted. There's no sound? Okay, let me see why that is. You don't hear me at all? Hello? Alright, so if somebody's in here, please let me know if you can hear me at all. If you can't, I'm not sure what's up, and I'll try to do it again. Oh, it's working. Okay, great. Alright, I'm going to start over. It's 080. This is Sneaky P, and we are live with a 1v1. We have another 1v1 after this that was recorded and sent to me by Reyu. But right now I'm going to be doing this live stream. We got two very solid players here. We got Marre-Vrickad rated 1760. That's about right for him. He's become a really strong player and is a good 1v1 player. And it looks like he is playing as the Morias here in the red. And then his opponent, we got Reyu in the orange, playing as the Carthaginians. And he's rated 1531 here, but he's more like 1700. A very solid player as well. I saw him beat Said in a 1v1 the other day. Even though, you know, Said wasn't doing his normal strategy, it's still very impressive. He is on the rise, getting better all the time. Talented player. And consistent player too, with very good eco. That is like Reyu's, you know, I'm not saying he's bad militarily, but he is especially good with his eco. And so now we're just checking the pops right here. We don't have any action yet. They're both just booming. We got Reyu 70 pop, and we got Mar with 63. So Reyu is already just kind of like taking a lead here in pop, but Mar does have 5 cav. He's playing the Morias. He's going to use these cav to find any hunt on the map, and there's really not a lot. He's going to have to go all the way down here to find any hunt. And if he's not using them for hunt, he will surely be using them to harass Reyu and try to slow down his eco. And we got, Reyu with 13 women coming out of here. And just 41 females for Mar right now. Yes, Reyu is definitely underrated. I'm just posting the links one more time just in case people don't have them, and then I'll get right back to the game. We're back. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. Oh, and here it is. We are missing out on some of the action. No kills so far, but we got Mar going in with these, what, 4, now 3 cav on Reyu. And Reyu's actually going to gang up on him with the women, which actually is working really nicely. Wow. That was awesome. And now he's already talking smack, too. So he gets 4 kills. He doesn't take any deaths because he just had too many women. And the CC was taking them out one at a time, right? And they couldn't move, and they maybe couldn't decide who to kill. It kind of reminded me of when women are like hunting deer in this game, and the deer just cannot figure out what to do. So we'll see, you know, how he, but you know, meanwhile though, interestingly, he sends those 4 cav in and he slows down Reyu a little bit, right? Because now he's actually tied him in pop while he was sending those guys in. Maybe that's why he sent him in, and instead of like microing them really carefully, he just went back to his normal eco. But he's caught up in pop, 740, 700 pop. So I mean, that's pretty standard. It's like 100 pop at 730 if you're not disrupted. There was obviously a little bit of a disruption there. And Marre is not far behind here. They both have the, actually Marre's the only, or Reyu's the only one with the berry upgrade. They both have the wood cutting and the farming upgrades. It seems pretty standard to get all of the wood upgrades and all the farming upgrades. I see everyone do that. JC says should make more barracks. Somebody should make more barracks. He's got 1 barracks here and 2 barracks. Marre has 2 barracks. Marre's just sending in the army. I mean, he probably has some archers here is my guess. And he wants to kind of take advantage of the range and maybe just, he thinks he's going to disrupt him enough here, right? Where he's going to keep the rest of his guys just on food here, right? So he's going to get ahead in food, and then he'll send all the rest of his soldiers right to the wood and then just keep going on wood as well. But he's taking, you know, he's taking Reyu completely off of wood here and off of food. So, I mean, this is really bad for Reyu. And he didn't defend. Yeah, so JC is saying he didn't defend. Yeah, interestingly, he didn't. I feel like he could have just defended. But he wants to get his women first and go in with them. He's just bringing everybody into the battle. So, we will see how this goes. He is suiciding women, isn't he?
Yes.
I can't. There we go. Okay, 30 spearmen. Oh, he doesn't have enough ranged units. He has like no ranged units. Oh, and this is just going to be the end of Reyu, I think. I don't think that he can bring all these women in here. I think it's just too bad. Right? Like if they're close at all, I just think it's bad. Right? And now Marre can just walk back, and now he's up 22 pop, right? Reyu still has the resources though. I mean, like, he has a resource advantage here. He can repop here pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure how he would have done without having the women there though, right? Because like he needed to have kind of more targets so that they weren't just taking out his spearmen, because he didn't have any. He only had 2 archers there, right? So he's drastically short on ranged units there in that battle. And now Marre can just use all these archers and just mess with him the entire time from a distance. Reyu is oh no, why is he sending these women in though? That was a mistake. And just constant pressure by Marre. Yep, just taking those out, and now he's just gonna run these guys around so that he gets free hits with his archers. That's what I'd be talking at says GG, and I think it is GG actually. He's up 20 pop. Reyu has no archers. And he keeps sending in women, and it's not working. Oh, and now Marre's doing a little smack talking back to him. And that's it. And that's the end of the 1v1. Just like that. I think really the only mistake that was made by Reyu is not having a nice mix of ranged and melee units. At the beginning, if he would have had more ranged units, he would have been able to take out the opponent's archers. It would have been a much closer game. So yeah, that was that 1v1. Very quick, lots of action. And now I'm actually going to be covering a different 1v1 here. I'm going to be doing a one that, like I said, that Reyu sent me. And so yeah, of course. That too, right? You were going to make slingers? Yeah. He said he lost because he didn't expect it either. Yeah, I mean, that was a good early attack by Marre, right? And, like, that's what Moria is just so good at, right? Because, like, you have the cav that can go around with the worker elephant and gather resources. And then you have the archers with the extra range so they can come in and harass really easily. I mean, Moria is just a great civ. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just pause this stream for a moment and make sure that I get the next game up for us. We're going to be doing some game by Reyu here, and